Give blood and I'll give you freedom. Netaji's this slogan ignited the fire of patriotism among the other Indians during the struggle for independence. Netaji was a true patriot and he was a man of principle and he did everything he could to bring independence to India. Hi, I am Vagabond and today we will be discussing about the 7 lesser known facts about Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Number 7. He was a brilliant student and highly patriotic since childhood. Bose was born into a large family. From childhood, he was a brilliant child and he did very well in studies. He was also a fierce patriot right from his early days. He came in second in his matriculation exams in 1913. He completed his BA in philosophy with a first-class score in 1918. His patriotism had come to fore when he was expelled from Presidency College for assaulting Professor Otten for his anti-India comments. Number 6. He came fourth in ICS exams. After completing his graduation, he went to England to appear in Indian civil service exams to fulfill the promise he had made to his father. As expected, he performed brilliantly and came fourth on the merit test. This, however, did not please him much as he did not want to work for the government that he had grown to hate. The Jallianwala Bagh massacre had left a mark on his memory and in 1921 he resigned from his ICS while still undergoing his internship. Number 5. He was twice elected the President of Indian National Congress. After returning to India, Bose worked with Indian National Congress and newspapers such as Swaraj and Forward. He quickly rose with INC. In 1938 and 1939, he was elected as the President of Indian National Congress. His stand for complete independence was opposed by Gandhi and other INC members who were trying for a dominion status and gradual independence. He had to resign as the president and form the All India Forward Bloc. Number 4. He sought the help of his enemy's enemy. When Bose realized that British would have to be pushed hard to leave India, he had decided that his enemy's enemy was his friend and visited Germany and Japan to get their support. This does not necessarily mean that he condoned the Nazi ideology, but rather he was willing to use whatever aid he could get in order to bring freedom to India. With the help of Japan, he was able to form the Azad Hind Fauj that fought the Allied forces in Southeast Asia. Along with Japanese army, they brought independence to Andaman and Nicobar Island and came all the way to Manipur in India. But by then, Japan had grown weak, and after all its withdrawal from World War II, the Azad Hind Fauj had to retreat and disband. Number 3. He was a patriot of patriots. Mahatma Gandhi called him the patriot of patriots, which is a high honor, especially coming from someone who was opposed to his ideologies. The honor was not unwarranted as Bose really did not commit fully to the cause of Indian independence. There was no sacrifice that he didn't make for his nation. To this day, he is one of the most patriotic figures to inspire thousands of young men and women. On August 18, 1945, Bose is claimed to have been in a plane crash in Taipei, Taiwan. His death remains a mystery because no body was recovered and only some ashes were taken to Japan. Over the years, his death has been a mystery as speculation have been made that he didn't die at all and lived on in Russia and later in India. The alleged plane crash doesn't even exist in Taiwanese records. Many theories have come out about his disappearance and alleged death, and to this day nothing conclusive about these events can be said. And for the last and final point, number 1, he might have lived as Bhagwanji till 1985. One of the theories is that he came back to India and lived anonymously as Bhagwanji or Gumnavi Baba in UP. It is said that Bose took sannyas and didn't think it was wise to resurface into Indian politics. He is said to have died in 1985 in Faizabad in UP. It is said that Bhagwanji looked uncannily like Bose and his writings matched that of Bose's. On at least 4 separate occasions, Bhagwanji himself admitted that he was in fact Subhash Chandra Bose, but that it was in the best interest of the nation that he stay anonymous. That does sound like something Netaji would do out of his love for the nation. So friends, that's all that we have today for Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose on his birthday on January 23rd. I hope guys you like these facts, and if you have any other more conclusive ideas about what happened to Netaji after independence of India and where did he vanish or where did he live his last days, please do mention them in the comment section, and please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. See you next time.